Hey guys, this is Angela. I am so excited for today's video because today I am going to bring you a review on a product that I stumbled upon at Walmart, and I've been mentioning it on Twitter and Snapchat, and I even briefly talked about it on my yesterday's video, Saturday's video, which was the 3 products that were game-changing for me. I mentioned it on that video, and the product is this lipstick right here. This is a drugstore lipstick. It is by Rimmel London, and it is called the Provocalips lipsticks. This is a long-wearing 16-hour kiss-proof lipstick that looks like a cream lipstick, but it is completely transfer-proof. So I am actually wearing it on my lips right now, and it looks a little bit matte right now because I don't have any top coat on it. So it is a 2-step lipstick, and basically you put on the lip color, you wait about 60 seconds, and then you put on the top coat. The top coat will give it shine, it'll make it feel soft and moisturizing, it will keep your lips from drying out, and it will last all day. When I say all day, I mean all day. All you have to do is reapply the top coat every once in a while, like literally every few hours, and it is amazing. I've had this on since 6 o'clock this morning. 6 o'clock this morning. It is now 6 p.m. So I am going on 12 hours of wear on this lipstick, and it is still just as beautifully pigmented as it was this morning, and it is completely transfer proof. I have eaten, I have drank, I've drank coffee, hot beverages, cold beverages, straight out of the cup. I mean, it's incredible. I cannot believe I didn't find this sooner, but I have 7 out of the 10 shades available, and I am going to be reviewing all of these for you. I bought this one initially, which is the one that I'm wearing, and I loved it so much. I had to run out to get the other shades so that I could review them for you guys and show you what they look like. These are the 7 shades that I have, including the one that I have on. So I'm gonna swatch all of these, and I'm going to show you them, and I'm gonna give you my pros and cons on this product. So without any further ado, if you'd like to see or get more information on these lipsticks, then keep on watching. Okay, so basically, before I get started on the lipsticks, I just wanted to give you guys an update. As you saw in my Ipsy unboxing, I received the Tarte Tarteist Lash Mascara, and in my Birchbox unboxing, I received the Benefit Tinted Lash Primer. Yes, so I am using both of those, and also in my Ipsy bag, I received the EYEKO Eyeliner pen. So I also used that as well. As you can see, it did bleed a little bit into the inner corners throughout the day. I have had this makeup on since very early this morning, so it's not looking its best. However, it did hold up really, really well. The lashes look really good. I love the length that I got. I love the volume that I got. So I'm very, very happy with those products. So if you missed any of those videos, I will link them down below in the description box. Or I will add a little, wait, where does it go? Over here. I will add a little tag on it somewhere. Is it over here or over here? I can't remember. Either way, you'll see the little icon pop up and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move on to these lipsticks. Okay, so first we're going to start out with the one that I'm currently wearing, and this is in the shade Wish Upon a Berry, shade number 430. And I went ahead and put some top coat on it so you can see what it looks like when you first apply it, because this is exactly what it looks like when you first put it on. You just need that top coat on top to make it look fresh and new. So I'm just gonna show you a close-up. So it is really, really completely transfer proof, completely, which is absolutely amazing to me. And the fact that it is not drying and it is not flaking and it doesn't bunch up when you put it on, the application is very smooth. I'll go ahead and give you a swatch on my hand as well. So that is Wish Upon a Berry. Okay, so next I am going to take this off and I will swatch the next color for you. Okay, so our second shade is going to be called I'll Call You. It is shade number 200, and this is what it looks like. It is a very, very Barbie pink, and they all bring the top coat. So basically what you want to do is, these are very, very pigmented. You want to apply this on your lips. Okay, so the lipstick has had the 60 seconds to set. Now I'm going to go in with the top coat. And it's really, really easy to tell if you miss the spot because it is tacky without it. Initially, as it's setting, it does get tacky. So that's an easy way to tell that you still need some more of this stuff. So this is the shade I'll Call You. So let's see what the next shade is going to be. Oh, this looks like a very bright, bold red. This is called Kiss Me You Fool, and it is shade number 500. So let's try that and see what that looks like. So here is Kiss Me You Fool. Now this coverage is just from one coat. Heartbreaker, shade number 750. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a, it's almost like a reddish brown color. So let's see what that looks like on the lips. Sorry guys, these swatches are gonna be a hot mess, but what can I say? So this is definitely a more brown toned lip color. It has a tint of orange, a tint of red. It is very rich, very fall. I absolutely love this color for fall. So here's what it looks like up close. That's the fourth one right there. I'm swatching them in the order in which I'm showing them to you. All right. Off to the next. Now we're gonna move into our darker shades. The next shade is another very deep bluish tint red this time. I think the other one had a little bit more of an orange undertone. And this is called Berry Seductive, and it is shade 420. All right, so let's see what this looks like as a hand swatch, and then I'll do my lips. So yes, this is definitely a little bit more berry color than I thought. I thought it would be a lot more red. It is definitely a blue undertone red, but it's just got a hint of pink to it. Let's see how it looks on the lips. Nope, this is a blue red. Mind you guys, you're watching me put this on. I am putting on one coat with one dip of the stick. Like, I'm not going back in. I'm not getting more product. It's amazing. The coverage and the pigmentation is beautiful. So here is Very Seductive. Definitely looks more red on the lip. It does have that blue undertone, but on the hand, you can kind of see it as more of a berry color. Do you see that? How it looks a little different. So beautiful color. All of these have been amazing so far. All right, guys, so we're down to our last two shades. The next shade I am going to show you, let me see which one's darker. I want to leave the darkest one for last. Okay. The next shade I want to show you is called Just Teasing, and it is shade number 440. So that's what it looks like on the tube. By the way, these don't really have a smell. It's maybe a little bit a light chemically smell. The top coat has a stronger chemical smell, kind of plasticky, but it does go away rather quickly. So this one appears to be a little bit more sheer, so I'm gonna see how the pigmentation looks on that. But just on the hand swatch, it does look to be a little bit more sheer. So let's find out how it looks on the lips. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has a purple, deep berry color to it. It is beautiful. Just a slight chemical smell in the top coat, and that's temporary, goes away, and it's so worth it for the way this product works. On to the next shade. All right, guys, so our last shade is called Play with Fire. And here it is right there. It is another blue undertone red shade. This is probably gonna be more red than that berry color. So there it is in a hand swatch right there at the end. It seems to have just the slightest hint of brown in it. So let's put it on and see how it looks like. Hey guys, so this is Play with Fire. Okay guys, so I have kept the last shade on my lips, and that was Play with Fire, because I wanted to show you what is so incredibly amazing about this lipstick. I have it on, I put on the top coat. As you can see, it's got a nice shine to it. Check this out. No transfer. It has absolutely no transfer. And this will wear for hours. I had the one I put on this morning on for 12 hours before recording this video. And if you look back at the beginning of the video, you'll see what that looked like. It was beautiful. It was a very neutral, nudie, pinky tone, and it was awesome. So I'm going out tonight, so I'm gonna keep this shade on because I think it's very warm, it's very fall, and I think it'll last me all night, and I can have a good time and not worry about what my lipstick looks like, because there's nothing I hate more than going out and having to worry about lipstick transfer on a glass or a can and having to reapply. It's just really annoying. So I will take this with me, and I'll basically just take it for the top coat, because whenever I feel like it's getting a little bit dry, I just put this on the bottom lip, press my lips together, and I'm good to go for another 4 or 5 hours. So overall, this product is absolutely amazing. I'm sorry I didn't get all 10 shades. The store did have all 10 shades, but the reason I did not get all 10 shades, one of them was called Skinny Dipping, I believe. It's very, 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 very nude, like a creamy color nude, and those colors just don't look good on me. So I didn't see the point in investing other than to show you guys swatches. But you guys know I'm on a budget, so I really had to make the choice. Do I splurge for the video, or do I go with common sense and buy a product I'm gonna use again? So I had to go with common sense on this one. And then the other one that I did not buy was extremely similar to these two shades right here. It was kind of like an in-between shade between these two. So that's why I skipped that one. And then there was one other shade that was, again, a very red tone similar to this one right here. So I just decided to go with the 7 that I got. Hopefully you guys can go out there and find these for yourselves. They are $7 at Ulta, $6.99. They are $6.48, I believe, at Walmart. So very, very good deal. Incredible price, great product. So if you don't ever have to worry about the, the price or the longevity of the lipstick, these are the ones to get. They're absolutely amazing. They do not wear off. They do not transfer. It is absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a long time to be able to record this in order to remove the lipstick, put on the next lipstick, because even though I was not setting the lipstick with the top coat, it is absolutely crucial that you do that, by the way, because it makes all the difference in the texture and the longevity of the lipstick. So always set it with the top coat. But it still was very difficult to remove. I would say that's probably the only con about this lipstick. If you do not reapply the top coat every once in a while, when you feel your lips starting to dry out, the lipstick will crack, just like any or many other matte lipsticks will. And so you want to make sure that you keep this with you and that you can reapply that top coat. As long as you do that, the lipstick will stay fresh, it'll stay soft, your lips will stay moisturized, it will not dry out your lips, which is awesome. And trust me, I know, because I have chronically dry lips. I have chapped lips all the time. And my lips were, other than making this video, did not suffer from this product. So that's it for today. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe down below. If you're one of my new many subscribers, thank you so much for joining my family. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye.